I love the journey that Moses goes on as a person through this whole Exodus story. You know, he starts out in the beginning making excuses, and he's like, oh boy, God, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure I'm the right guy. I can't talk. And then as we go through the story, it's interesting to watch his conversations with God. You know, he has these conversations, and at one point he says to God, these lousy people that you sent me that's free, you know, what am I supposed to do with these people? And he's kind of going off. And several times we see this throughout the story. He's kind of angry with God that God gave him this job, and he's kind of doing it reluctantly. He's not quite sure about it. But then as you go through the story and you get further along, you see that throughout this journey, Moses is actually changing. He's becoming a new guy. And one of my favorite moments in the story is when he gets to the Mount Sinai. He's up on Mount Sinai, and God tells him that the people below are making a golden calf, and they're like completely committing adultery with their God, and they're just completely lost it. And God says, Moses, step aside so I can destroy these people. And I love this story because Moses pauses and he goes to God, God, don't do it. Don't destroy them. These are my people, God. And God even tells Moses, I'll make a new people out of you, Moses. But Moses says, no, God, take my life on their behalf, God. Now that's incredible to me that over the course of this journey, a guy who starts out going, I don't want to do this, send somebody else, these are your lousy people, God, suddenly finds a whole new affection for the thing that he was trying to avoid. Isn't it crazy that if we actually join God in what he's doing and say yes and begin to walk down his path, that he actually may change us? That we actually may become affectionate about the things that God has on his heart. We may actually begin to share his heart and love the things that he loves and become a whole different person. Wow, now that's exciting to me. Wouldn't you want to go on that kind of an adventure, that kind of journey?